Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 16th of September and it's a very special day because today is the Tokyo Game Show and with it, the announcement of Vrains World. Now, we have a lot to talk about, so let's not waste any more time and get right into it, shall we? First things first, the new world release campaign. It's the usual. If you play during the release of any other dual world, you know what's coming: 1,000 gems, 1 SR, and 1 UR Dream tickets. But this time they have something new. 10 packs from the new main box with a guaranteed UR. That's pretty generous if I do say so myself. Now for the Prismatic Cards. Last year was the Pendulum Magicians, the year before was Baba General, and this year we have 3. Cyber's Wizard, a card Playmaker used a lot. Backup Secretary, another staple in Playmakers Deck, an amazing extender that every Cyber's deck wants to run 3 of, so it's really nice that we are getting it for free. And last but not least, Code Talker, a nice link too that's really useful for link climbing. Moving on from the free stuff, we have the not so free stuff, the new main box and EX structure deck. We only know a few of the new cards from these new products. Sadly, we don't have the whole list, but let's have a look at them anyway. The tease cards from the main box, Link Revolution, are Playmaker's Ace Monster, Code Talker, Soul Burner's Ace Monster, Salamangreat Heat Lyo, the search spell Signet Mining, and last but not least, Duel Link's first good pot card, Pot of Duality. All amazing cards that will surely see some play. For the EX structure deck Cyber's Code, the tease cards are the easy to special summon Cyber's Monster Link Slayer and the Link Monster and Code Talker. Honestly, the fact that this is an EX deck kinda makes me a bit mad. Usually new world structure decks are normal ones, not EX, which are cheaper, but oh well, what can you do? Now that we're done with the box and structure, let's have a look at our day 1 character roster. First up is obviously Playmaker. He's the protagonist, so no surprises here. He comes with his iconic skill Storm Axis, which has been improved from the anime. At the beginning of the duel, add Code Talker and Firewall Dragon to your extra deck. Then, the classic effect, when you are under 1,000 life points, add a random Code Talker to your extra deck. Then we have our boy Go Onizuka or George Gore for Dub Watchers. He plays Goukis and Dino Wrestlers. His confirmed skill is Fighting Spirit Avenger. It lets you reborn a Gouki or Dino Wrestler that was destroyed by battle in defense position by discarding a Gouki or Dino Wrestler monster. Then, our last announced character, and this one caught me by surprise quite a bit since he is a Season 2 character, Soul Burner. He plays the infamous Salamangreats, a very strong meta deck in the TCG. His skill is the also iconic Burning Draw, but as expected, it has quite a few restrictions compared to the anime version. It can only be used from turn 5 onward when your life points are 2,300 or below. Pay all your life points until you only have 100 and then draw 1 card for every 1,000 paid. You can only use this skill if you have a deck containing at least 10 Salamangreat monsters. The Vrains World trailer also teased Blue Angel at the end, which could mean one of two things. Either A, she's going to be a secret unlock, or B, she's October's unlock. Personally, I think it's B, since last year when they did this, it was with Reiji, who was that year's October's unlock. And besides, Konami has a whole archetype in the form of Trickstars to sell, so it makes sense for her to have her own mini box. That's all for confirmed information, but we still have some speculation to do, thanks to the decks people at the live event could test. Here is Playmakers Deck. It's, as expected, full of easy to special summon Cyber's monsters to help Link summon. Standout cards are obviously Power Gold Talker and Stack Reviver. Go Onizuka's deck consisted mainly of cards we already have in the game, but there were a few notable additions. There were of course the Link monsters, but more important than them is the spell card Goukis Rematch. That one is huge for Goukis, since it's basically a searchable double monster reborn. Last but not least is Soul Burner's deck, which has some important cards but is also quite a bit boring. It of course has great cards like Baolinks, Gazelle, and Circle, but the lack of Salamangreat trap cards is very noticeable. Before we finish, I think it's worth mentioning that we are getting an 8th extra deck slot and that the extra monster zones will be like in the Vrains anime, on the left and right columns. Well, that should be all for Duel Links news today. Hope you guys are as excited for Vrains World as I am. If you are, let me know in the comments down below. My name is Lynx, and I'm out. Peace.